Hello, my name is Rajat Talesra and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, we'll be covering another gem which is called as MailCatcher. What it does is during development, when there's any feature which requires you to send an email to the user, MailCatcher will catch that locally so that you can test it correctly. Okay, because in local development, you cannot send email to the correct user again and again on their Gmail or any particular account, right? And that's why this mail catcher thing helps us. Okay. Now, before we go into depth of that, please consider liking this video, subscribing, and there will be a couple of more parts related to this email related thing because it has various things like production, development, various things. Okay. So let's start. I'll start from scratch. I won't cover up device related things. I'll write the code and everything, but I'm assuming that you already know device. If you don't know that, in this particular video series, there is already a video for device, so you can use that. Okay, so let's start. I'm in one of my folders, so I will start Rails new device email confirmation. Okay, I'm checking this on device only, so whenever the user will sign up, they will receive an email and a link to make sure that okay when they click on it their email gets verified. Okay, so Rails new device email confirmation dash t. I don't want any test cases, and default database will be PostgreSQL or PostgreSQL or whatever it is. Okay, so let's start. Once that gets done, I have already opened device, so I'll go to device and set it up. This cd device email. Okay, let's use bundle at device, then Rails generate device install, Rails generate device install. Okay, in that they have provided couple of options, so let's follow those options. Go to development file. Okay, let me open the project file, open desktop, YouTube, code, jams, device mail confirmation, open. Okay, and inside that we can go to config environments development, and inside that we have to paste this line, copy, and at the bottom I'll paste this. Okay, and what else do we have to do? This home index I'm not using right now, so it's fine. Let's add these notices. So let's go to app, views, application, and let's add notice at the top. What else? Generate views. Okay, so before we generate, actually let's generate views. Okay, we have done those steps. Now let's generate a model. Rails generate device user. Okay, I'll name it as user. Let's check that. Now at this step, you have to do one, not do one additional step. You just have to take care that you don't do migration directly. You have to go to the generated file, and in this you can read all these three things. But out of all these things, we need confirmable. Okay, so I'll just uncomment this. Okay, so what it will do is it will generate a confirmation token associated with each user so that when user clicks on the URL which they have received in their email will get confirmed. Okay, and the status that it is an unconfirmed email or confirmed email. When was it confirmed, confirmation sent or not, all those kind of things. Okay, now we can do Rails DB migrate. Let me close other things. Okay, we'll have to first create the database, Rails DB create, because we are using Postgres, so that's an additional step. Rails DB migrate. Clear. Now what next is before action? Okay, I don't need those things. I need this in our model. So model user It is not confirmable, right? So let's add confirmable. Okay, great. So now let's start using it. Rails server. Let's go localhost, and in that go to /users/signup. Okay. Now what I will do is I will add some extra spaces here so that we can see what the output is. I'll use test1@gmail.com 123456 and sign up. Okay. Now let's check the output. The output started from here. Okay. Slash users was called, registration controller was called, inside that create was called. Okay. They started the SQL transaction, created the user details were added here, the transaction was completed here. Okay. After that, they rendered device mailer confirmation instructions. Okay. This was rendered. Okay. How was it rendered? This is the output. Okay, let's check and confirm whether it is the correct output. Which file they were rendering? Device mailer confirmation instruction. Device mailer confirmation instruction. Welcome email. You can confirm your account email through the link below. Welcome email. You can confirm the account email through link below. Okay. And these are email related details like subject of the email, who is sending the email, who will receive the email. So test1@gmail.com will receive the email. So this is a basic email thing which is working. We know that we can see all the details, but it is not visually appealing. And that's where MailCatcher comes in place. There are other options also, but we are using MailCatcher. There is a preview option that is provided by Rails itself. Then there is, I think, one more sort of gem, but we'll use MailCatcher. I think I have already opened it. Yes, MailCatcher, you can see the spelling here. And let's go to top, add this gem first, gem install. Let's stop this, gem install, MailCatcher. Okay, it has been installed. Let's start this. Okay, it has been started. So there are two IPs. One is the SMTP IP, which basically means that this email will get forwarded to MailCatcher also, so that they can identify, okay, this email has been sent, or basically it will intercept all the emails. Okay, and how can we see that whether it has received an email or not? So in real life we will go to google.com, but in this we have an option to go to 120 localhost 1080. Okay, 1080. Okay, let me refresh. These are some old emails that I was testing before creating this video. So let's go. Actually, before we do that, let me do one thing. Rails console. Okay. User dot all. Okay, there are only one user. User dot first dot confirmed question mark, and it is saying false. That means this user has not been confirmed yet. Okay. So let's keep it like this. Open a new terminal. Clear Rails server. Okay, but I think we are missing some step. Let me check. Yes. If we go to Rails code, there are three steps that we have to follow in environment development file. Remember, this is just for development. In production, we might have to use something like something else, maybe a SandGrid gem. So let's go to config environment development. And below this, I'll add this. MailCatcher device. Okay. And this was the port address. Sorry, this was the port. Creates SMTP settings are set up. Delivery method is defined. All those things are correct. Now let's do. Remember, there are already two emails because of my previous project. So let's uh, see if it will work or not. /user/signup. We will have to restart Rails as refresh. Test2, or maybe let's say rajattalesra@gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 sign up, and we can see the count has been changed to 3. This is the top email. We can see please change me at config initializer, because we will have to mention from which email ID we want this to be sent. So that's one thing that we will have to set up later on when we go to production basically. Uh, then this is the email, Rajat Talesra 4914. You can see the confirmation instruction subject, and you can see everything around it. Now let me check status of this user also. So I'll go to my console, and in that I'll use user dot last dot confirm. Last is Rajat Talesra. Okay. So confirmed, it is false. Now as soon as I click on this, you can see you have been successfully confirmed. And okay, sorry, I used it incorrectly actually. User dot first dot confirmed, not first. Sorry, I'm making that mistake, but I think you got the point that now it will be confirmed. True. Okay, let's exit this. Clear. Okay, maybe we can try something else also. Didn't receive confirmation instruction. Let's try that. Email has already been confirmed, so that's why you cannot reconfirm that. So let's do it for test1@gmail.com. Okay, you will receive an email with the instructions. Okay, but here you can see email is the details are still same. I was thinking reconfirmable email or something like that, but I think it is just sending same thing again and again. So let's confirm this also. It has been confirmed too, and we can cross verify that in our terminal. Rails C user.first.confirmed, and it is true. So that's how MailCatcher works. You can send emails, various other emails also using Action Mailer, and those will also get, you will be able to see them in MailCatcher. So we will see that later on. For now, it was just an introduction of MailCatcher. So that's it for now. And do leave a like, comment, and subscribe to these videos. I'll keep on adding these smaller videos so that when we create some bigger projects, I can just say that, okay, try this out, so that I don't have to explain those in detail at that point. At this point, it is fine if you are understanding in detail. And that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.